continue on this and how to communicate during the bedroom, let us deal with something here. How to communicate during sex. Yes. How to communicate during that special intimate moment. You remember that great fumbling is rooted in great communication. So I'm going to give you some tips on being open to your partner during sex. Talking to your sexual partner about your likes and dislikes can feel really easy for some topics, but probably you don't think twice. So as we continue, when you tell them your favorite position or the way they feel when you touch them in a certain or particular way. Now, how do you tell your partner what you want in bed? I'm going to give you a couple of tips, do's and don'ts. And you need to understand, because sometimes these things can turn you on and it can turn you off. Therefore, one of the things, don't you ever, and I'm going to repeat myself, don't you ever try to criticize your partner's sexual ability. Don't criticize them. See, communication in the bedroom is not about making people feel inadequate. It's about helping each other learn about your bodies through patience and understanding. I'm going to repeat myself. Don't criticize. It's about helping each other learn about your bodies through patience and understanding. Don't do that. Instead, use positive statements when offering advice to your partner. Instead of telling them, I hate how you are, you're so quiet, you don't talk, you don't want to say nothing, you just lay there like a stooge, you just lay there like a toy doll, you just lay there like a rubber dolly. Don't say that. Instead, say, I like hearing the sounds you make. When I hear the sounds you make, it helped me to enjoy you even more. It helped me to make you feel even better. You give me the vibes, you turn me on, you ignite me when I hear all those sounds you make, to be quite honest. Now, questions you might ask, can I show my partner what I want in bed? Absolutely, you can show them. And touch a feeling. Of course you can show your partner how you want to be touched. You can show your partner where you want to be touched. I mean, just let it go. Remember now, your bedroom is your personal space. You're there with the one you love. Create that whole atmosphere, that whole atmosphere. Just create that scene around you. And just block everything out of your mind and just let yourself go. You're there to accept, to give, and to enhance love. And therefore, it is absolutely okay for you to tell your partner what you want in bed. Don't drop vague hints about what you want. And I'm going to repeat myself. Don't drop vague hints about what you want in the hope that your partner can read your mind. It is unfair expectation of them, and it will be frustration for you when it doesn't work. So you want this and you want that, and you're not opening up your big fat mouth to speak. But in other words, you say, oh, he should have known that. He should have known that I like when he can I say, I don't even want to say that. Oh, she should have known that. No, open your mouth. The same mouth you use to argue, to fuss and to fight and to yell and scream. Open your mouth to speak and tell your partner exactly what you want. How you want to be touched. Where you want to be touched. Oh, I'm tired of this right now. Oh, I want to, this, yes. Now, this part here connect with that part. So meanwhile, you're right there. Just go right there and touch. You need to open your mouth and speak. Don't just assume that your partner should know what you want. And then when it doesn't happen, you end up having a fit. You end up throwing tantrum. You end up start complaining and criticize. Instead, get hands on. Get hands on. Guide your hands to the body and show them how, where you'd like to be touched. Yes. Take charge. Be active. You can also offer to do the same for them, to better learn what they enjoy. This is so very sexy and straightforward, of course. So none of you are left in the dark. Did you hear that? None of you are left in the dark. It is, you know what? It is so good. Sometimes you just never know. But I can honestly say, when you meet each other, and you started, get connected in a sexual way, you definitely know what the person is into. You know what the person like. You know what the person is. This you want to settle with? You talk to the person, and if this is, that's how I believe that open communication at the initial part of any relationship is very, very important and vital. Some of you might meet a man and he wants sex all the time and it was okay for you. But yet as soon as he marry and take you home, then all of a sudden become a problem. Oh my gosh, yes, it can become a problem, yes. And I will tell you why it can become a problem, but at the end of the day, you already know who you were getting married to. You know who you was getting involved with, right? You know that if you try to tell this man, oh, I like it this way, this is what I want, you know all of that. But you choose to settle and then you have a problem. You know there are people who you can't tell nothing because they act as if they know everything. And you try to tell them, you say, okay, this is what I like you to do for me. They believe that you're trying to instruct them and they know it all, right? But that is not the case. You might ask a question, can, this is one of the questions that you probably ask, can I say no to my partner's sexual fantasies? Because we all have different fantasies. Can I say no to my partner's sexual fantasy? Of course. Of course you can say no to your partner's sexual fantasies. Because there should always be space to say no to anything you don't feel comfortable doing. And that goes for any type of sexual intimacy. Just because you have one type of sex doesn't mean you necessarily want to try everything. It can feel really hard to say no. But a good partner will want to know if you don't want to do something. It is, if it feels too hard to say a direct no, try saying, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure. But I think it depends. As long as there's nothing to hurt you, it doesn't hurt to give it a try. Try it, you might like it. I don't know. I'm just saying. But sometimes we are hard-headed. And sometimes too, if you kind of put the charge on someone, and they probably don't like what you ask them to try your fantasy, you feel hurt. And you act as if they're the worst. But I want to say to the party, someone, bring their fantasy to you, if it's something that you're not really into, you don't have to just abruptly say, no, 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 shut it down, no. Listen, for like right now, I mean, this is a first, if you're saying things to me like this, just give me a little bit of time, let me process it, let me think about it. It doesn't hurt to try. I probably won't try it like right now, but I tried some other time. Some other time could be next year, 5 years from now. I'm serious. But always have an open mind, open spirit when it comes on to certain things. And not only talk to your partner in a nice way to say, you probably try it another time. Don't judge a person. Don't judge your partner interest, or desire when they share them with you. You wouldn't want someone to make fun of you, for what turns you on. So extend the same courtesy to others. Don't do that. Certain things that turn you on might not turn on another person, but that doesn't mean that the things that turn them on is bad. Instead, be open to try new things. One of the fun parts of sex is the opportunity to experiment different position and sensation. However, there's a difference between being open-minded and doing things you don't want to do. If your partner asks for something and you're not comfortable with, you don't have to do it either. You don't have to do it either. This is yourself. And you're free to do whatever you want. You're free to say no. But that doesn't mean you're going to judge that person always leave an open mind and an open space to say, I'll probably try it some other time. Now there's another question that you ask, should I tell my partner if sex hurts? Of course. If it hurts, it hurts. Yes. Always speak if you're in pain. You're going to die. Huh? You just going to die there. If you're in pain, speak. Don't stay silent if you're in pain or you're uncomfortable. Sometimes it can feel easier to stay silent and just get it over with, especially if it feels difficult to say no or stop. All I'm just trying to say, you're in pain, it hurts, but you want to continue. And Lord have mercy. I'm just saying. But sex should be about pleasure and fun, not about pain. It should be about pleasure and fun. And a good partner will want to know if you're in pain or uncomfortable. They don't want you to, grin, and bear it. No. Just as you wouldn't want to expect them to. So, it's not like your body needs to be relaxed. You need to be flexible. You don't want to be in pain, so you have to be grinning and, you be there just tensing it out and just taking it. No, it's not about that. This is something that you will really and truly want to enjoy. Instead, tell your partner if you're hurting, even if it's in the middle of sex. Because sex is sometimes, it's pleasurable to be shared, of course, indeed. Not just for one person's benefit. I say, oh, ouch. That doesn't feel good. Or a little bit softer, please. Take a time, please. Can let the partner know that you may need to change the handle or intensity. And if you want to stop altogether, you have every right to say so. And the decent partner will want to know. A decent partner would want to know. You don't want to be in that situation and you wake up by the time, when you finish, by the time it's over. You can't move. You can't do nothing. You're helpless. You're damaged. I said, but ouch. I said, but oh my God, it hurts. That's all you need to say. You don't have to lay there and tense it out. Like seriously. So remember now, sexual intercourse is not about pain. It's about pleasure. So whatever you're doing, if you're in pain, it hurts, whatever it is, don't be afraid to speak. And on the other hand, don't you ever judge your partner. Instead, try to work things out, explore each other's body, and make sex a pleasurable thing. And remember, taking care of your mental health is an act of self-love. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other, and remember to communicate very well and efficiently in the bedroom, which works for you.